Following the press conference with me is Dan Levy, our sports editor. Dan, we heard from several law enforcement officials there revealing details of this corruption probe. They say it's just the beginning, and really it was rather astounding to hear people at such a high level in the US justice system basically tearing FIFA apart. It
is pretty astonishing, and in a way it's what was described by one of those people there as, you know, a great day for soccer fans, Richard Webber, Chief Richard Webber of the IRSCI, and it is in many respects. It's a kind of a day that I think many football fans have been waiting for. All these rumours, all these corruption allegations, and finally we see people with the authority to go and investigate it going ahead and doing so, and now indicting these extremely serious charges. It was an astonishing press conference, frankly, for all football fans. As you said, the World Cup of fraud, it was described as, and they said we're showing FIFA the red card. Allegations of systematic corruption and bribery over the last over two decades, relating to all of the major, or many of the major football tournaments. And of course, relating to $150 million. They said the $150 million has already been forfeited. There could, of course, be much more money involved. And as you said as well, this is just a beginning, said Kelly T. Curry, who's the acting US attorney in the Eastern District of New York. They said they are now ridding global soccer of this type of corruption. Another nice metaphor as well was James B. Comey, the director of the FBI, saying that, you know, we had a flat pitch, a sport, an egalitarian sport that's for everybody, played on a flat pitch. It's been hijacked by these people and tilted, and that they are, of course, trying to, I suppose, right that wrong now.
They said these people were driven by greed, corrupted the business to serve their own interests. And there was one specific example, the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah, quite an astonishing revelation as well, that they're alleging a bribery scheme in the awarding of the 2010 World Cup, which of course famously went to South Africa. It was the first tournament held in the African continent, as well as that a bribery scheme alleged for the 2011 FIFA election, which apparently involved officials in the Asian Football Federation. Remember, that's an election, of course, that was won by Sepp Blatter. He's been in power since 1998 and is set to be, perhaps, we think, voted back in just 2 days' time, the FIFA election coming up in 2 days' time. So, and
it'll probably go ahead then, despite all of this?
I mean, it's hard to... It was unimaginable that he would not be re-elected up until, you know, yesterday. Even now, knowing the way that FIFA has operated for so long, I'd be very surprised if he didn't still retain the kind of support that he needs. Remember, it's only voted for by the heads of the 209 member associations, and Sepp Blatter is extremely popular amongst those people, even though he is sort of, in the wider world of football, not particularly popular amongst fans, etc. But who knows? This is obviously an earthquake, really, that's hitting FIFA at the moment. But still, as it stands, the World Cups in 2018, 2022 set to go ahead, despite that separate Swiss investigation. And, of course, the FIFA elections, as it stands, set to go ahead on Friday. And if it does, it will be Sepp Blatter who wins it, we'd imagine.
Do you agree with one of the officials who said that this is a great day for football fans?
I absolutely agree with that. I think this is, you know, football has been riddled with these kind of allegations for a very long time, these kind of scandals. Many of the people indicted in this particular case have been subject to those allegations. Some of them have stepped down from their positions amid bribery allegations. And so I think that, you know, it's a sport that, as was described during that press conference, as the beautiful game and an egalitarian sport, the most popular sport, you could say, in the world. And it needs to be cleaned up as quickly as possible. So it's absolutely a good day for football fans all over the world, definitely, Claire.
OK, thank you very much indeed, Dan